Hey, what's up, man? Hello. You know, I'm gonna say this. I think Valorous is better than this game. Because at least it doesn't have any microtransactions. This game is really cool. It's nice looking. Gameplay's decent. I'm definitely not opposed to there being a service game roguelike, but these guys are getting lambasted in the reviews for predatory monetization. I don't know why they think how competitive gacha games are right now. That it's gonna fly, but yeah, I looked at the cash shop. Pretty bad value. Probably leave a bad review myself, so they'll change it. I was legit considering making this a main game, but nope, not with the monetization the way it is. Nope, hard pass. I wonder the Othergazer developers broke off from this publisher. Starting to see why. People are already uninstalling this game. This came out a couple hours ago. They're already uninstalling it. Oh man. The greed. I don't know, man. Most people are playing like 3 gachas. Game takes too much time and money. Like, people just aren't gonna stick around. This game is probably really not great to play as a main game. Probably more of a side game. I'm definitely not spending obscene amounts of money on it. Apparently it's like almost $500 to pity a character. One copy. It's a shame. This actually is pretty fun. I could see myself playing this every day, but if it's not dolphin friendly, I'm out. I've only been playing it for like a few hours. I don't know. If I like the gameplay loop enough, I might still play it like semi-frequently, but apparently like spending money on this game is a horrible value. I wonder if they'll try to backpedal. It'd be pretty funny if they did. I think you should know if your game is more greedy than a MiHoYo game that you're doing pretty bad. It should not be your goal. If you're more greedy and expensive than a MiHoYo game, then there's a serious problem. The game is not going to survive unless you make some serious changes. Otherworld Legends remains the king of roguelike service game. It's also kind of like a hard sell playing this over that because, you know, it's got like 6 years of content. This just came out. But that game is actually fair monetization. Gacha developers just think that everybody's going to give their game undivided attention. That's not how it works, man. People are more likely to stick around if the game is not predatory and you don't have to be on it for like hours to make any significant progress. Wuthering Waves right now is like a 10-minute game. It's like a 10-minute game right now. There's no combat event in Wuthering Waves right now, so you gotta just do your dailies and the events and log offs. I think this game might have commit the sin of being time-consuming, but then also trash value for your money. Somebody else has got to step up, make a really sick roguelike beat 'em up service game that's like Absalom tier combat, but with, you know, consistent updates. I'd be all over that, man, but definitely would have to be like no more than 30 minutes on it a day, and you know, I get like the monthly card and the subscription, or like the battle pass, and get everything pretty much. This game so far is couldn't be farther from that. Not a good sign when people are giving it bad reviews because of the monetization. The game just came out today. I think that's the kind of thing you need to course correct like real quick, or this game's not going to last very long. But I'll definitely play free. See how cool it gets. They hit a paywall, probably out. Actually, I don't think there is a paywall on this right now. I think you can pretty much clear with what they give you. But it could definitely go the like PGR power creep, but like way worse monetization. That's definitely something that could happen with this game. Or make even worse could be like KOF All-Star power creep. 2 months shelf life for a unit. You need 4 dupes. Hopefully they're not that stupid. This game also has 50-50 pity, by the way. It's got like all the worst things. You got the 50-50 pity. You buy the battle pass and the subscription, it's like barely enough to get anything. I'll probably post an apology tomorrow. Here's 30 free pulls and we're gonna cut the price in half. Save the game. Good job, animes, you did it. Good job, animes. Oh, this anime is more pleased with me, that's great. Animes are happy. Sorry, I'm not donating to your cause, anime girls. Maybe if your employers get their shit together, maybe. Not tonight. Not spending a dime. Let's see, I got enough to try to get the Virgil function. No, almost. They know what they're doing with this as well. It's just another katana character as the first character to get you to spend money, but it's like $500 to guarantee. So I guess the CEOs can do that. I am not a CEO, not in this game. In PGR, I'm a CEO. In this, I'm a poverty-stricken peasant. Alright, they level up their abilities, maybe it'll make this less padded out. What's this chick's name? Iris. I'll level that one up. I'm pretty sure it's worse. I'm pretty sure it's worse. Yeah, this game's gonna die really fast if they don't get their shit together. I'm starting to think this is why Yangshi broke away from Yostar, because they knew that this was gonna come out and probably plummet the good reputation for Aethergazer for being like very free to play and light spender friendly, and this game is not that at all. This game is not free to play or light spender friendly like at all. Apparently the battle pass only gives you like 10 pulls. I would think after playing for a month straight, logging in meticulously every day, that you would get more than that. I don't think that's too, I don't think that's too out there. You know, a monthly pass, you gotta have, like, due diligence to, like, log in every day. You know, the battle pass as well, you have to actually play the game. Shouldn't be getting a garbage value if you spend money. I mean, it just makes sense, right? That's the thing, this game also has... They basically copied the Genshin monetization model, but way worse than a lot of the other popular games that do it. Most games that do that, like Wuthering Waves copies it, and it definitely sucks. It sucks balls, but that game is way more generous than this is. This is incredibly predatory. Nice looking game. Character designs are pretty lame, but nice looking game. Gameplay's not bad, but I think they're shooting themselves in the foot, expecting people to pay this much money. Especially right now, gachas are popping off right now with A Duet Night Abyss is in like a week. There's that Chaos Zero Nightmare game. A lot of people are really excited for that one. I'm like, yeah, you know, I could see people hopping off this real quick. They don't get their shit together. It's really gonna depend on how they respond. I get as far as I can without a paywall. We got Double Dragon coming out in a few days, so I'm not spending any gacha money right now. But I'd say the ball's in their court. Could probably pity this first character here, just by playing. Yeah, I posted an analysis somebody did on the monetization, and all of it's true. It's not clickbait. it's the truth. People making this game are delulu. You think that with like the beta and stuff that they would have lightened up on being so greedy. Alright, so I gotta level up another disc. They said $480 to pity. $480 to pity. Like from having no pity. So $500. That's actually what most of the other games cost, or less. The issue is monthly income, like from events and stuff, is gonna have to make up for that, right? Like PGR is a good example. If you buy the Battle Pass and you max it out, I mean, you get like 10 pulls from that. And then if you buy the monthly card, it's usually enough to get, you know, at least one copy of a character. But that game's income from events is way better than this. Now, the game's only been out for a day, so it's possible It's possible that the pool income, monthly income, may be better, but I think the problem is that when you spend money on the game, you get a shit value, and that's, like, not good. That's not good because, you know, people won't spend money, and the point of these games is to get people to donate. That's the whole point. People aren't going to want to donate if you don't give them a good value. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what their goal is, besides make the game shut down quick. Seems like they put a lot of effort into it. Wuthering Waves, for instance, is, you know, 50-50 shit pity, that garbage, but full income is a lot better. Battle Pass is more worth it. You get 90 asteroid a day, so you're getting 2,700, which is about 16 pulls. So it is quite a bit better than this, despite being just as predatory. Well, I'm gonna be a freeloader, which is rare for me. Usually if I play a game like this for more than a couple days, I usually will spend at least some money. Not insane CEO amounts or rich content creator amounts. But I usually, like, at least buy, like, you know, the monthly card or something, but people are saying it's a garbage value. I wonder what their partner program is like, because if I was an Aethergazer partner, I wonder what it's like. Does being a partner on this game make it more playable? I'm genuinely curious. But, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna play until I get another 10 pull. I'm gonna be a filthy freeloader and not spend a cent. Not spending a cent. Otherworld Legends is still the best game like this. Sucks I had to retire it because they don't you don't enable Steam Deck compatibility. They're really scared of it for some reason. It's like the only reason I stopped with that game. It's definitely a lot better than this. That's kind of an unfair comparison, though, to be fair. Old service game compared to launch days. Kind of unfair. It's definitely something that people do a lot, though. But I definitely think you can still compare games like that, though. Especially if the monetization is worse in every way. Legit worse in every way. Let me go back out. I think it's using an old record. The record feature is really cool. It's actually kind of like entropy effect. Yeah, that one's way better. This game will go the way of Black Beacon. Burn through all the goodwill really quick, and now the game is barely hanging on. I hope that they don't repeat those mistakes, because this game actually is pretty fun. It's like a 3D Otherworld Legends with generic waifus instead of cool-looking characters. Even the female characters are way better design than these guys. It's very, very generic. Designed by a committee. I have to see if I can get Otherworld Legends working again. Definitely fiending for a roguelike service game, but this ain't it so far. Free to play only. Some people are saying, wait to know what the monthly income is. I'm like, dude, if you don't get rewarded well for spending money, and it's even worse than the MiHoYo game, is there really a reason to wait to see what the monthly income is going to be? That's like, problem number one is donating to the game and getting a bad value. That's not what successful games do. Even MiHoYo games know this. At least the monthly card and battle pass is a good value. I didn't even really see anything worthwhile in the battle pass. It's probably backloaded with all the good shit at the end, so you feel pressured to donate. There we go, there's some cash money. What do I gotta do? Need to finish up these missions. Need that tranquil retreat and brave the wind. Is this game going to have any male characters? I doubt it. I think they're just, I think they're just being fully transparent, unlike Aethergazer, which was like, yeah, we're gonna have really cool male character design, so if that's your thing, you know, the game looks interesting to play, but then they stopped doing them entirely. There hasn't been one dude in Aethergazer for like 2 years now. So I guess with this game, they're just skipping the formalities. Like, no, it's just waifus. They're not even trying to hide it. The problem is if the game is monetized like this, it doesn't matter how many waifus they make. It's not gonna do well. Alright, so now I gotta do everyone's favorite story. Shit I never want to do. No. No, no, sorry. I know you worked hard on the story. It's getting skipped. Insta-skipped. I'm just, Jack Garland from Stranger in Paradise in real life. At least in gacha games. I'm not gonna read anything. Yeah, you sure you want to skip the story? Yeah, I sure am. Sure am I definitely want to skip it. Do you not have to do gameplay, or what? Is this just reading? Oh, there is gameplay. Figured as much. Alright, so I'm gonna use these characters. It's nice of the game to let you do that. Should get a 10 pull after this and one more run. Wonder if somebody's maxed out the Virgil function yet. So I spent like, I think there's like six dupe system in this game, right? So that would be about $3,000. That's nuts. I'm sure some content creator has done that. Keep the game going for another month. Alright, good. More not playing. I really don't care. Whatever. Yeah, great story. Incredible story. Bravo! Great story. I'm very immersed. Yeah. I'm gonna make a video essay about the story. Alright, so now I need to play the main mode. Actually, maybe I can just do it now. Let me see. I could just do it now. Alright, time to get nothing and Alt F4 and stop the stream. You guys ready? I'm ready. I'm not gonna get the Virgil function. It's gonna give me some shit character. I'm gonna Alt F4, immediately turn off the stream. There you go. Yep. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Let me go spend $400 real quick. Let me go pull $400 out of my ass. Not happening. No, I'm not spending any money. It's kind of sad, because, like, the gameplay is actually kind of up my alley, but I don't know, I just don't like predatory monetization. Gonna make the game predatory. At least make it worth spending money on. But they can't even do that. Would have been funny if it gave me the character to keep me playing. No, I'm not spending a dime. What is the rate for the disc, the weapon? 1.5. I mean, that's pretty average. But yeah, pull income is really bad in this game, even when you spend money. I guess I'll do a 10 pull for that weapon. There's probably enough free shit. There's probably enough free shit to get that character, most likely. It's usually how these games work. It's like, even if they're very predatory, you can usually get the limited character for free if you do like everything. Because that's how they get people addicted, is with stuff like that. But I still don't think people will stick around if they're going to keep it like this, though. That's kind of the problem. Gachas are incredibly competitive right now. Everything gets compared to Genshin, or PGR, or Wuthering. So like the main things everything gets compared to. It's kind of interesting, because this game has what people want, right? Like, Wuthering Waves, one of the biggest complaints, one of the biggest complaints is that they had a really sick roguelike mode, but they took it out, and they replaced it with something that's much worse. So, like, there's a market for this game, for sure. That's like one of the biggest things they get on their feedback for that game is bring back the roguelike mode. But, you know, if you're gonna make people feel bad for donating to the game, then I don't know what you're expecting at that point. Alright, we'll finish this run, and then I'm gonna probably go to bed. Pretty tired. Need to be well rested for Ninja Gaiden. It's in like 17 hours. Apparently it's $40 for a 10 pull. That's what I'm hearing. I'm doing shit damage. I think I'm just done with this for now. Oh, nice game. Nice game, but they seem to be speedrunning end of service. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. If they decide that they don't only want CEOs to donate to their cause, then I could see myself playing that every day. But if it's gonna be like that, then it's a no. I started playing Wuthering again. Aethergazer's actually pretty good right now. I don't really need a fourth service game, so we'll see what happens. Black Beacon had similar problems, and they didn't really fix much of anything, which is why like that game has fallen into obscurity only a couple months after release. So hopefully they're smart enough to you know, change the monetization quick, because like if you fuck up with monetization in a game like that, the sooner that you fix it, the better. Not necessarily because it will save the game, because you know, making the monetization more fair isn't necessarily going to make the game successful, but there's going to be at least some people that have probably spent like $5,000 on the game already because they have more money than they know what to do with. You don't want to piss off those people either, because those are the ones that pay for like several hundred players like me. That I can spend 100 if I really like the game or I'm guaranteed to get something. But I never really do that often in anything. I did it for DMC. You know, I like DMC, and then also it was guaranteed. I did the math and I got everything. I had enough for everything. But yeah, it's gonna really depend on how quickly they act. uh, Maybe they'll put out a statement tomorrow. Anyway, I should probably be on in the morning. I got to be up to help my neighbor with his computer, so I'll probably stream before then. And then I don't know if I'll be on like frame 1 when Ninja Gaiden 4 comes out because I had to download the game. I'm probably going to put out a benchmark as well, as those tend to do pretty well. And like, I'm definitely not making my money back on Ninja Gaiden. I know for a fact that I won't, and it's not because of my skill or lack thereof. It's because the Korean PlayStation Store had the game up like 3 weeks ago. So, like, the whole ending is already up and everything. Maybe I can get up like a decent gameplay or overview or something, but I'm not really going to be speedrunning through this game like I sometimes do with new games. I think they gave everybody a break, to be honest. It's really weird because like everybody that officially got a key, they've been under embargo. The embargo doesn't lift until later today. But then there's just randos. There's been a bunch of random people that just put up the whole game already. It's a really weird situation. I don't know how you put up a game that early. I mean, I'm glad that they didn't revoke access because that would be very unfriendly to consumers because I'm sure like not everybody that bought it off there knows that it wasn't supposed to be out for like almost a month after, but it does suck for sure. I know a lot of them have been getting in trouble for uploading footage. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I will see you guys in the morning. I'll probably do some Geno Kids, PGR dailies, Withering Waves, maybe Aether Gazer, the less predatory gotchas. I'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks for watching.